Hello everyone, welcome back. So turns out I lied. I'm gonna keep playing this game because I have a different plan to beat Lysandra. But first I need to get some more levels on Kindred, so I'm taking her on a 4-star run. So the whole deal with Kindred is that her powers suck really badly, but we have the spirit journey, right? When you kill a unit to revive it, and that normally is not that good. It's only good if you have some sort of summon effect, which Kindred's deck doesn't really have. You have the fading icon, but that's about it. But if you add a certain few items to Kindred, like the Guardian's Orb, which grants 3 random cards in your deck an epic item, all of a sudden you can just get a bunch of powerful items on your cards, and hopefully we'll win the game that way by generating a lot of powerful items. That's the game plan, at least. Okay, so Fixer Upper, Reunited, or Line Wait. Fixer Upper, I'm going to take it just because it might actually prove decent to defend ourselves in the early game. Just get a overstated unit and we'll always be able to get value off of it, because the Ashes to Ashes power summons a 0-1 for us at the start of every turn if we don't have one already. So we'll always benefit from it. There we go, that's the Kindred. Ideally, we will skip the third turn just so we have enough mana to Spirit Journey Kindred, just in case something bad happens to her, like the opponent tries to remove her or something. So we're open attacking and passing here. I can't make this game last very long, or I need to remove the opponent's units, otherwise I'm going to have to deal with a very scary board from the opponent. Okay, so X-Tech Fabricator now has the Black Spear now has an X-Tech Fabricator. This guy is just huge now, so things are looking up. Do I want to use the Spirit Journey now? Actually, I'll wait to get a 0-cost Spirit Journey, and now I can go ahead and play this out. It kills something immediately, and now we have a 15-12, which we can just use to attack right away. I am actually going to kill Kindred, right? And now I'm going to do something a little bit cheeky. I'm going to kill one of my own units, just so I can mark Tamkench and kill him at the end of the turn. This way it's a guaranteed kill. It's perfect for us. We have control of the board. We have a bunch of card advantage. He has that thing, which I can't deal with, so I'll take 3 damage, but it's fine. Actually, I can just crumble and kill it. You know what? Sure, let's crumble, just so we avoid the damage. And now he should have nothing. We level up Kindred, but leveling up Kindred doesn't actually matter in this deck. we're mostly relying on Kindred's summon effect off of the Guardian Orbs, just so we win the game. Now the real question is, are we actually able to beat Aurelian Sol with this strategy? Realistically, we can always jump block something with Kindred, and then we can use the Spirit Journey on Kindred, which will effectively negate one of the opponent's attackers. But other than that, I don't know. Unyielding Determination. So it will be a very long game against the Sol. This deck has a few problems when it comes to closing out the game if we don't get some decent items. Doubling dice is interesting. I already re-rolled once. I kind of don't want to do it again. If I could get some decent on-summon effects from our support champion, that would be nice. But I don't think that's realistic. That's a lot of wasted rerolls. We don't even have that any sort of synergy with any of these guys. One last reroll. Trash. You know what? It sucks, but it's better than nothing. Box to pose, Monastery of Irana, or a shop. I guess we have to take the shop. We now have a lot of what's the card's name? I think we'll get it here. Crumble. We have a lot of crumbles in our deck, which might prove to not be that good, because how the heck are we supposed to use all of these crumbles? We'll find a way. Not like it's that bad of a card, especially at 3 mana. At 4 mana and slow speed, it's a little bit clunky to use, but at 3 mana, at the very least, we can use it with whatever our current mana is. It's fine. We're just waiting for the Kindred turn so we can start getting some value. Oh no. You see, ideally you play this deck with 5 items, or with 3 items on Kindred, the last one being a revive effect for her in case that happens and she rolls the item that makes it so she dies when she's summoned. That's unfortunate. But maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to win without Kindred. Why am I kidding? It's going to be extremely hard. Really? A second one? You just have a second Sejuani just lying around like that? How do I want to do this? Actually, I can pass here, and then I can just use that on Sejuani, forcibly remove her from the attack. It's actually not that bad of a solution, at least for now. And we can remove her right away, I guess. We deal a bit of damage to the opponent, and next turn we'll have 8 damage, which means we just need to find 2 damage somehow, which we can with the Phantom Prankster. We can Phantom Prankster, but we can't Spirit Journey right away. But it should be fine. We can do this. And we deal 1 to the enemy nexus. And next turn we'll deal the last point of damage and we'll be fine. The thresh doesn't matter. At least not here. Just hurry up and your turn. The game's over already. No point in dragging it anymore. Ma'am, over. Okay, so we immediately found a flaw in our plan, but we just have to get lucky, and then that won't be a problem anymore. Grant an ally in hand ephemeral and reduce its cost by 1. Rude Awakening or Tenor of Terror. I'm taking the Tenor of Terror and hoping that we get some an opportunity to remove it from our deck. Power. Afterlife Forbidden. You know what? I'll take it. It's decent enough. Do I want an Elf Potion on our Crumble? No, I don't think I do. And all the other cards here in this shop are not that tempting, so we're moving along. So far so good. I don't know what we'll be up against as our first mid-boss, but whatever it is, I'm pretty sure we can deal with. Unless it's like Ezreal with level up, maybe that will give us some trouble. Sure, let's first wave. Set up a bunch of bodies on board. We have no way to stop him from dealing that 1 damage. Unfortunate as it is, we just have to wait a bit. I think I'm going to do this just so we can go ahead and go for an attack here. Really? Nothing. I guess he wants to play to Blade's Edge. Now, ideally, I draw Kindred here and kill her immediately just so we can use the Haunted Tomb. But it's very likely that will not happen. So we'll just have to do this. A bit unfortunate, but it guarantees that we just have a blocker. Ugh, that's a lot of damage going over the top. It might not look like that much, but 3 damage just like that is quite a bit. Especially considering the opponent has a bunch of extra life. Do I just play Thresh here? He will play Jhin here, guaranteed. So we can go for Thresh, and he didn't play Jhin. Now that's interesting. Normally they just always play whatever champion they're playing on curve without fail. So That's something that definitely caught me off guard. It's not like it changes much. So we should be fine here. Our prey is... I wish we could see how much damage our prey would deal when we use or when we kill it, but we can't, so. Oi! I didn't realize Jin was this close to leveling up. That's really bad. Let's go ahead and prevent that damage, shall we? That gets killed, right? And then... Alright. I was worried I would take 4 Nexus damage off of Jin's effect, but he hadn't leveled up when that effect went out, so we're fine. We can even go for this. Kill the Jin immediately. Prepare ourselves for an open attack next turn. Thanks to Thresh, we'll summon a Kindred from our deck as we attack. Kindred will give a bunch of items to cards in our deck. Well then. He has a lot of Blade's Edges. And he is going to use them to burn our Nexus. What a jerk. You know what? Let's go ahead and remove everything here. That puts out the Blade's Edge, which is nice for us. Now we can no longer use it to burn our faces. And we can go ahead and resummon Kindred again. That's a very big Thresh. Now we just have to find a way to deal 1 damage. Sure. Let's keep getting more items. This is over here, hopefully. Like, what could he have at fast speed to stop our attack? I'm pretty sure he has nothing. And I was correct. So, a little bit of a rougher game, but we still had everything under control. Let's see, it's an Ezreal. Of course it's an Ezreal. Sure, more Masked Mother. But it's Ezreal with Undying Determination, which will hopefully prove to be not as bad as the Ezreal with the level up. I know it won't, but just thinking out loud. Let's get rid of the Tenor of Terror. We don't need it. We want as much card density as we can possibly have to ensure that the items go, that we get going to cards that are actually usable. Let's toss the Crumbles, we have a bunch of them in the deck. So we want to draw cards that aren't Crumble. Not getting Kindred is very bad. At the very least, we can summon a big unit like this. We also have a response for the Azrael he will play next turn, but because of that we won't be able to hold mana for the turn where Kindred comes down, but that should be fine, right? Dealing with the Azrael right away. I also don't want to just play one health units, at least not right now. Of course I get Kindred in the turn where I don't have mana to play her with the Spirit Journey. Just my luck. Well, I'm pretty sure she doesn't die if she gets the item, so it's fine. Interesting. Interesting few items we got here. Ask Mother. That. Strongest enemy and I strike each other, so if I play her here, the Azrael just dies. There we go. Very good. And you know what? I was about to say I'll play the fading icon, but I think I have to hold it until he spends that card. I can try and level up Kindred, but we have already established that leveling up Kindred is not important, so getting another Spirit Journey in hand and getting its cost reduction going seems good. And now we can even go for the Spirit Leech because it got an item, which is perfect for us. I have to remember that Azrael has Undying Determination, but it shouldn't matter because we have way too much damage on board right now. We just deal 24 here, and then we deal 24 plus 7, 10, 14, so 38 damage, which is still not enough. 2 damage of lethal, but we can do this and we can go ahead and kill that prey, which will deal 1 damage to the enemy, and then we can kill the guy which we just summoned, which will deal another point of damage, and we've got lethal. Perfect. Will just shows up at the end to gloat. Be a shame if I were that Azrael. Kindred with Iceborne Gauntlet. Kindred with Iceborne Gauntlet doesn't accomplish much, but it can be useful in some situations, and it gives us more redundancy in the Kindred department, so we'll take it. We'll also take Wild Inspiration, just because it reduces the cost of our what's it called? The Spirit Journey. We guess 4 cost Spirit Journeys baseline instead of 5. Swain with Unyielding Determination. Funny, all the bosses got Unyielding Determination. Karma with Duplicate is very scary. Poppy with Spell Chest and a Healer as rewards. Do I want to remove any card from our deck in the Healer? I would like to remove at least 2 Crumble, but we can't just remove 2, we have to remove all, and I don't want to remove all. We can remove the Blighted Caretaker. Yeah, I think that's the correct choice, just removing the Blighted Caretaker. So, Poppy it is. It should be fine. Poppy's deck focuses on getting a big unit out. At the same time, they swarm with a bunch of small units. But small units aren't a problem, and we have a way to deal with one big unit in the form of Crumble, so it should be fine. He does start with extra mana, so he will be able to get Poppy down right now, and he will have a bunch of value off of being, or at the very least he will be able to play more expensive cards than I off of the ramp he's getting, but at the very least our Spirit Journey always costs 0 on 4 because of the power we chose, so that's nice. What items did we get? None for the cards we have in hand, and he's straight up skipping this turn for some reason. Fine by me. I'll even hold this Spirit Journey back. Maybe I shouldn't hold this Spirit Journey back, but I will. Holding this Spirit Journey back allows me to go Tortured Prodigy, and then we can go for the Spirit Journey on Kindred, and then we can go ahead and play Black Spear, we can play Crumble off of the mana we'll get from the Tortured Prodigy. So even though he has a very big, very scary unit, we are in a commanding game position. An ally strikes an enemy, if it stuns it, if it survives stun it, so we're forced to use our Spirit Journey here. Let's pass. We have to end off on the Black Spear. If he... Actually, I don't have to end off on the Black Spear. I can just do this since he's attacking with only those two. Everything's pretty reasonable right now. I also want to hold back a copy of Kindred in hand, just in case he has something scary, and we can remove that guy like this. We can go ahead and summon the first wave as well, set up some sacrifice fodder for the Spirit Leash. I could go ahead and Spirit Journey on the Kindred, but I want to hold back, see what he does. Okay, interesting, but to be expected. We have to do this. There is no other viable play. What? Petricide Pillar. Okay. They got him off of a randomly generated effect. I was kind of surprised because I knew they didn't run that card in his deck. Well, he has an open board, so no reason not to do this. just get another Kindred going. I can also just go for the fading icon just to grow a different prey, right? But because of all the spell reduction in this card, it doesn't matter that he has a spell that increases its cost. Funny. How many? That's what I was talking about. I want to know how much damage that this thing will deal when it dies, but they just don't tell me, so I'm in the dark about it. I'll hold back. Do whatever. I win here anyway. I can just attack with everything and it will be fine. No need to overthink the things.
With grace and precision.
So, what now? Other than the removal of the card I'd already said I would remove. I don't want any more crumbles, even if it has a pretty good item. I just need to get the bad cards out of my deck. Blighted Caretaker gone. I might remove that mist card we just got. 4 shovels, then I'll take cost on less. Or Gangplank with Unyielding Determination, sure. I think it will be easier to deal with than the Zoe, which would require me to have early game responses, which I don't necessarily have. This sand is terrible, I need something playable. Yeah, take your time with me, I don't care. Unfortunately, we drew both thrashes, but it should be fine. This game will probably go on for a long time because of his power, Unyielding Determination. Let's just go ahead and remove the barrels. Not give him an opportunity to just use a Make It Rain that deals a bunch of damage to our face. And let's set up the Phantom Prankster. Might as well. The game will go on for a long while, so getting a little bit of burn damage early should be fine. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and just play the Mask Mother as is without killing something, just so I have blockers. Do I take 3? You know what? Sure, I'll take the 3. I'm not worried about life. I should be able to gain it back. No, I can. Actually, let's not play Trash, let's play Kindred right away. And he plays Gangplank, that's fine. I can actually go Kindred kill here, and then... How annoying, he saw that coming. Well, in that case, we're going for a more standard approach to this. Just kill the thing normally. And if I Spirit Journey Kindred, I put him at 16, which is not the threshold, and all the items went on to the Mask Mother. How goofy. And now we have 2 Kindreds, nice. Sure. No, what? No. Let's go ahead and do this just so we rally.
I as well, dear wolf.
Just casually deal 32 damage to the opponent off of 1 attack. And then go ahead and just do it again. Perfect. As it turns out, having like 12 items on a single card is good. Now, Nomad's Medallion on the Tortured Prodigy is huge. Getting it out earlier is very nice. Converging timelines. The first time I play a follower each round, we can cost and transform into it. I don't want that. I think marked followers are fine as it is. So nothing from this shop. I want leaves, thank you. A second shop or spells chest. You know what? A second shop. We didn't spend our money there, but we need to spend it. I don't want to go into the last boss with a bunch of unused gold. Now. Okay, that's a nice curve we have here. We can go 2, 3, 4. Just very cleanly. And Spirit Journey will be 0 on the Kindred turn, which is very nice. He goes for the Lee Sin, obviously. I definitely need to block here. You will get to play the spells and you won't take damage on the Lee Sin, but I can't afford to take the damage. At least not right now. Oh, we have some redundancy on the Kindreds, that's nice. We're in a pretty good position. We summoned Kindred, she captures Lee Sin. He has another Lee Sin for some reason. Let's go ahead and just attack with both of these. You know what? I should have played this to mark the Lee Sin. It would have been the correct play. I didn't think of it. My bad. At the very least, he won't have 2 units next turn. He'll only have 1 Lee Sin. And we can also just Spirit Journey the Lee Sin, but we can afford to just throw out this thing as a jump blocker every time. And now Lee Sin is marked. No, it's not marked now, but it will be. It will be marked. No, it won't because he summoned another thing. Do I want to just... If I do this, it marks Lee Sin, okay. That's what I was thinking, and that's all I want right now. Is to just mark the Lee Sin so it's removed.
I won't stand by. You are brave, young one.
Perfect. Lee Sin removed. Leveling up Kindred doesn't matter, but I wanted to get the Lee Sin off the board. And now we shouldn't have any more. No, he actually has one more Lee Sin, but that's it. He has no other Lee Sins anywhere in his deck, so things should be fine for me.
I as well, dear wolf.
How do I want to attack here?
I do not linger.
I think I want to do it like this. He will block the Kindred with Deathly Sin. Or he won't.
Conflict is all in the mind.
That's odd. Okay, he's not blocking the Kindred because he's doing that. Understood. So I want to Spirit Journey. Sure, what's the worst that can happen?
They will.
Now, what cards have items? None of the ones I currently have on board. This board is getting pretty big. That's very concerning. Dragon's Rage. Dragon's Rage. I can't take that straight on.
A glimpse of what is yet.
So let's fizzle the effect with the Spirit Journey. He now attacks. That's what I thought. I have two blocks like this, and I can't afford to lose the Kindred, so okay. We now have Kindred with a machete, so she has Scout. Pretty nice. If I kill something here, that will die. So let's do it. No, actually, I didn't realize Kindred no longer had her effect wrapped up. That's my bad. And that's a very big Lee Sin he has. But I just need to draw a single one of my crumbles, which I am not drawing for some reason, even though I have a billion of them in the deck. I just need to draw a single one of those, and all of a sudden he just stops having control of the board because he no longer has a Lee Sin.
I fight with my spirit, not my fists.
Our enemies would be foolish to underestimate you.
I fight with my spirit, not my fists.
Dealing 3 to those doesn't accomplish much, right? Yeah, I'll hold back. Holding back seems fine. And finally a crumble. Look at all the... Of course he has the deny. Of all the things he could deny, he chooses to deny the one that matters. That's upsetting.
The dragon protects. Center your spirit.
Let's Spirit Journey here. We have to jump block this. I think I take the 2. It chooses to deal 4 instead.
Sleep now.
Hopefully... Okay, Kindred doesn't die here. That's nice. Sure. That seems like a good use of the box. Not like it's going to be any more useful than it already is.
What is gained when you return malevolence?
So now... What? Do I just hardcast the crumble? Sure, let's try again. I mean, what are the odds of him having the thing, the deny again? It can't be that high, right? Apparently it wasn't.
Have your wounds healed yet?
He just accepts the death. Okay. I'll take it. And keeping up with the trend of champions that were summoned on the last turn, just floating. You have Ziggs. Tortured Prodigy or Mask Mother. More redundancy on the first card we play each turn, or more redundancy on the best to drop on our deck is fine. Fading Icon with Crystal Carrier. Or a Untreat. Untreat, 2 mana, draw 2. I think it's fine, right? 2 mana, draw 2. Sure. Fading Icon. Round start. Get a mana gem, sure. We have money to spend. So we'll spend it. And now we'll cut the Withering Mist because it's a bad card. And time to face off Swain. Shouldn't be that bad. I mean, actually it's that bad because they buffed Swain, so Swain now has Overwhelm. So he will be able to deal damage to our Nexus even though we're just phantom blocking with Kindred.
For the Empire!
Let's go for the Fading Icon, and then we can play Kindred on the turn 3 instead of 4. Do I want to kill that? Actually, I'll kill that right away, just so I can use the capture effect on Kindred on whatever he summons here.
Something soon forgotten, dear wolf.
And we're pretty much taking control of this game.
If they don't break, they'll burn.
Ooh. Okay.
Make the Empire proud.
Clever. Getting rid of the vulnerable guy. But I won't be able to capitalize on the vulnerable because it's not my time to attack. I think I can hold back the Spirit Journey. I can go Tortured Prodigy and then Mask Mother here. Yes, that's perfect. Mask Mother here. Kill that. And then we can go ahead and kill the Swain. Even. We're just dealing a bunch of damage to him. We're keeping the board under control. Now we're attacking with everything even. It's perfect. We might be able to win next turn. Thresh is leveled up. And let's go for the Phantom Prankster. I'll burn the fodder, but it should be fine.
He owes us the remainder.
Let's go ahead and this is perfect. We just go ahead and get a full health Thresh. Now we can even go this here. Get an elusive Mask Mother. It's perfect. And then we can go ahead and draw. That's nice. But it won't matter because I win next turn.
One to remember us by.
No. I just attack with everything and I have lethal. Maybe. Attacking with Thresh will actually burn one of our Kindreds. So maybe I don't want to do that. It's whatever. We have a Kindred in hand as already, so it doesn't matter. We just need to deal as much damage as possible, so we kill him.
With grace and precision.
Now, scout on Kindred. Sure. No, extra health actually. The scout is not as useful as the extra health. The extra health allows us to survive, allows Kindred to survive on against a few different spells. Share the bounty. The only spells we're casting are Crumble and the Spirit Journey, so I think Bouncing Blades might be fine.
I'm on the case.
We're going for the shop. We're going to be greedy and trying to get one last good power because Bouncing Blades is not that exciting. He has Duplicate, which is very good. Right, Blade Surge is cost 0 because of our power. That's nice. We'll take a bit of damage here because of the elusives, but it's nothing we can't handle. Let's go ahead and tortured Prodigy.
News from the Undercity ships, Detective Zane?
It's all in the report, Sheriff. Should pay off nicely. How close?
Perfect. Let's set up a kill on this guy for next turn. We can go Thresh into Spirit Journey if we don't have any other viable options.
Detected just outside the station.
Stay on up. Backup's on the way.
Really? No attacks? I'm going to be greedy and deal one to that. Really? He's not attacking for some reason. Is that just his game plan? Going ahead and trying to get rid of our units like that? It's interesting. I don't think it will work out. I can do this and this. Just try and remove everything he has. Ooh. Carry.
And my aim is excellent.
2 level 2 Caitlyn's. I can go Kindred into Spirit Journey. I have options. Hopefully, of course, in the moment where it's least convenient to get the summon effect or the them banner, I get the banner. Fine. I'll just go ahead and try and clear as much as possible. Well, at the very least, our tortured prodigies are pretty big.
Suspicious activity detected just outside the station.
Stay on 'em. Backup's on the way.
More Justice Riders, really?
Let's investigate.
I need Thresh at full HP. I need to get the Kindred out quickly. This also denies the Caitlyn attack effect. It's pretty nice for us. Perfect. Kindred survives. And now we can go ahead and do this. And these skills. Actually, I can go for an attack with Kindred first. Test the waters a bit.
Me, miss? Not by a long shot.
Of course, he has the second Caitlyn. Sure. Let's get rid of the Justice Rider. I can try and bait out the blocks with the Caitlyns. I think that's fine. Kindred will die. This one at the very least.
Turning yourself in?
Dealing 2 damage. It dies, but it's fine.
Here's my calling card.
At least now we have a clear board.
Name done.
We can even go for the Spirit Leash. How unlucky. Well, Spirit Leash it is. Really? I have that many on my deck. Well, at the very least we reduced the amount of flash bomb traps on our deck considerably. And we're getting rid of all the Caitlyn's. Wait, what? Alright, that's a strike effect. Caitlyn's strike. They strike each other, and Caitlyn's effect deals damage based on the amount of flash bomb traps that were activated. I forgot about that. I didn't even realize I had taken that much damage just off of that effect. That's unfortunate. Now we won't have a backup plan for the... what's it called? Any of the future fights. Well, that's unfortunate. At least now I finally have crumbles in hand to deal with the Caitlyn's. He is going to play Caitlyn. I'm going to go ahead and crumble it, or at least one of them. No, sure. I was considering doing something else, but crumbling is fine. Going for the mother doesn't accomplish anything. I just want to get cards out as fast as possible.
Finding details is my duty.
Really? Interesting. In that case, I'll just go ahead and kill the Caitlyn.
Just keeping the peace.
Officer Kipper, you never did return my pen.
Gently.
And of course we don't
Keeping the peace.
get the item now. Now it's actually beneficial for us to get said item. Well, I shouldn't complain too much. We're in a good position here. Caitlyn is leveled up, it's fine. If he drops a Caitlyn down, I'll just kill it.
Practice, as they say, makes perfect. News from the Undercity ship, Detective Zane?
I can actually just go for Tortured Protege, and then I can go here. I can also just play to get rid of this thing, like this. And now I can use this on the Kindred, and I'll hopefully not get the item. I didn't. And now I can go ahead and kill that and set up a kill here because of Kindred's effect. 2 crumbles. Really interesting. Sure. Let's kill that. Interesting. But I'm fine with it.
A glimpse of what is yet to come.
I now even have the attack token, so I can go ahead and do this. I didn't realize Kindred had the rally, the scout effect, but doesn't matter. I can actually win here, do this, and then kill the blocker, get a rally effect off. It doesn't matter that he's killing it because I wanted it to die. So it's just helping me right now. And now I win. Well, a bit rougher than what I had anticipated, but we still pulled it off. And now, hopefully, we'll get some broken items. X-Tech Fabricator on Spirit Journey sounds very fun, so we're doing that, obviously. Power, can't stop, won't stop, sure. We have the money to spend. I don't think I want any more cards. We already have a bunch of cards in our deck, so we don't want to reduce the density of cards with some things that might not be optimal. Let's toss everything. I need the Kindred like right now. Let's see. What do I get? Aether is scary. He's going to get some Sand Soldiers here, or at least one. Hopefully it won't be buffed up. Okay, it's just a 1 health Sand Soldier. So we can just remove a Sand Soldier a turn. And that should be enough. I'm actually going to attack like this and go ahead and remove the Azir here. And let's go ahead and spend all our mana as efficiently as possible. We have Crumble to deal with the Emperor's dice in case they prove to be a threat. We have Spirit Leash to draw. He is using Rite of Dominance for some reason. Sure. Do you have any plan beyond that? Allied soldiers everywhere, +1/+0, summon to Sand Soldiers. Okay. That's his plan. In that case, let's go ahead and do this. Remove the Emperor's dice and remove 1 Sand Soldier. He has a single Sand Soldier that can be easily blocked, so we should win from this position. We have control of everything. We're going to get Thresh down because for some reason we just don't get Kindreds, even though we have more Kindreds than Thresh in our deck. More Sand Soldiers. That's just fodder for our Thresh. Every time he summons a Sand Soldier, I just get more souls for Thresh, I mean. So now, what does he do? He has used almost all of the... what's it called? Desert's Wrath. He's now going for an Emperor's Divide, okay. Makes sense. Set up this play by playing all of those Desert Wraths. Clever or lucky, I don't know which. I think I want to do this here, and I want to do this here to minimize the amount of damage I take. and ensure that Thresh survives, because Thresh will level up off of this. I take 3, 4, and then 2 from there and 2 from there, so another 4, so 8 total. Ouch. But it's fine. We now open attack, we get a Kindred, and actually it doesn't matter that we get a Kindred because he is just dead. We also get a Kindred in hand, of course. Of course, she only shows up when she's no longer necessary. Hopefully, this won't happen against the Aurelian Soul. Otherwise, I'm going to be mildly annoyed. Dragon Tooth on the wings and the wave is probably our best option there. All of the other ones either add a bad card to our deck or add a bad card to our hand in the case of the upgrade for the Spirit Journey. So we couldn't afford to keep those. Finally, we get some Kindreds in our hand. And of course we have to draw a Thresh with 4 power, guaranteed. Because Thresh just really likes us. He just can't stop himself from showing up. Let's go ahead and attack here. That dice. There's no way I'm not using this opportunity to get rid of AZ. We don't have a turn 3, but we do have a turn 4. Sure, more wings and the wave, just in case he has a second Z. Okay, he's going to deal 4 damage to our Nexus, unless I stop him somehow. I can make him deal 3 if I use the Spirit Journey. I'll do that. I'll go ahead and do that, yeah. Minimize the amount of damage I take. And now our praise are 3/4 by default. Let's go ahead and get Kindred out. Ooh, scary. That's scary. He's going to lock. Okay, fine. Really? Will of Ionia. In that case, I'm going to set up a kill on the Shadow Apprentice, if you don't mind. Just because I want to avoid taking all that damage. Alright, he gets buffed up, so it's not a kill anymore. In that case, no. Please stop that. I don't want to take damage. Really? He's really desperate. But at least that's what it looks like. Does this have a rally? Oh yes it does. Okay, so we just kill him here. Perfect. Bam. Pretty easy. We're going into the Aurelion Soul fight with 32 HP. So, unless he somehow gets a bunch of overwhelmed champions, I should be able to pull off the win. Just on the back of jump blocking. Ugh. I guess Buhuru Sentinel because it's free in some cases. Or it has cost reduction at the very least. But still, very, very crappy choices. Ugh, get it out of my hand. Okay. Entreat, Mask Mother, Trash, obviously. We can not draw Trash. Just have to. I guess we go fading icon to ramp ourselves. Well, at the very least we have a cheap way to get rid of spell shields from the enemy. That's a Lux. Hopefully he has no way to make use of said Lux, because otherwise I'm pretty screwed. Ideally I want to entreat here. I entreat and I do what else besides entreating? Wait, why does this have 3 and this also has 3? What's the deal with that? Alright, it's from the can't stop, won't stop. Okay, that's pretty good. I don't know why I didn't realize sooner that that was happening, but fine. So 6 mana. What can I play for 6 mana? I don't think he can actually do something that's incredibly threatening, so of course I draw Thresh. I have 2 copies of Thresh in our deck and we draw both of them. One off of the start of game power, the Hero's Welcome, and the other one of Entreat, of course. Fine. I guess I'll do this. F4 next turn. No, let's not do that. Okay, spell shield on Lux, and that's alright. Delay Aurelion Soul a little bit like this. This gives him 2 random celestial cards. That's scary. I need to rumble that right away. Either that or Spirit Journey it. Okay, I can't crumble, so I guess we're changing the plan to Spirit Journeying to delay the 20 damage we're about to take. While the effect on Mask Mother is fine. Really, he's just keeping the turn. Ornn's rough, but not unmanageable. What do I want to do here? Do I want to Spirit Leech? Do I want to do what else? I need Kindred, like right now. He can also play Aurelion Soul here. Maybe. I think I can go like this. Tortured Prodigy. Get some mana. And then we can go for the removal of Aurelion Soul's spell shield. Okay, perfect. We can remove the Aurelian Soul here, just so he doesn't level up. We can go ahead and remove the threatening champions. I actually think Ornn is more threatening than Darius, because Darius we can just Spirit Journey. Ornn might actually be a lot more difficult to deal with. And then we can go ahead and get rid of this one as well. And we just have to hope for the best, because I did all I could this turn. Oof. Tryndamere scary. Okay, she's stunning both of those. I'm just going to use the stunned one to get rid of Tryndamere. We have to get rid of it ASAP. We can go ahead and Spirit Journey the Darius. Okay, he's not playing threatening cards, that's nice. Wings and the Wave, sure. What else? Another Wings and the Wave, of course. But now we have the attack token, meaning we can attack if we want to. Let's jump block the Lux. Can go like this even. And then with our attack we can summon a Kindred. How do I want to do this? Do I want to just attack like this with a Thresh? Kindred will just die to the Darius. Okay, he's stunning both of those. So in that case I have to do this, right? No, I don't. Kindred will just die anyway. I guess I'll hold back. That's fine. How do I pull this off? You know, as a Volibear. What do I do here? I can go for the Spirit Journey, and that gets us a Kindred. No. Spirit Leash. Let's try and get something. Entreat. This Entreat is guaranteed to get us a Kindred. Final Spark. To obliterate that Thresh specifically. I can go ahead and actually save the Thresh. Interesting. A Thresh that's elusive. I can actually do this just to get rid of the Lux. That's one problem gone. We draw Kindred from the Entreat, so summoning a Kindred here should be fine, just so we get some items. Actually, we can even save that Kindred by doing that. Okay, things are shaping up to allow us to win. That's fine. Thresh has done his job. He got us the Kindred. And now we can go ahead and crumble the Darius. Getting rid of the biggest threat on board. And we got another crumble in hand, which is perfect. Oh, okay. Now we're winning. Let's go ahead and hold off a little bit. He now starts getting Aurelian souls every turn. Alright, this Aurelian souls leveled up. What do I want to do here? I think I Blade's Edge to get rid of the Aurelian Soul spell shield. I can jump block, do attacks. But if he doesn't attack, I can just crumble on the Aurelian Soul. Living Legends. He now has full mana again. But it shouldn't matter, right? Unless he has... Okay, he has Supernova. But Supernova doesn't stop me from doing this. And unless I somehow get the strike item on Kindred, which I didn't, everything's fine. And then I can go for the first wave. And I take the 8 just so I can crumble here, because this crumble allows me to rally off of the first wave. And then we'll crumble on this prey because it's a 0-1 and attacking with a 0-1 does nothing for us. And now we can go ahead and boom. Let's also... I should have played that first, that was a misplay. Playing that first deals more damage to the opponent, but it's fine. We're in a commanding position. We deal 27, I don't know, yeah, it's not lethal because he still has 9 HP left, and he will also have the whole, what's it called, his power, the unyielding determination. He has that, but we can deal with it the same way we can get rid of Aurelian Soul spell shield. Dealing 4, dealing 1. Sure, I'll allow it. Now this levels up Kindred. It doesn't have that much value, but it's nice. He has 10 mana. The question is, what can he do with 10 mana?
Bring Nightbloom. I'll tell a story.
Interesting. But I don't think that's good enough. I'm just going to play this raw. Obliterate an enemy unit or landmark and heal your Nexus 3. I'll actually do this instead, just so I can deny him the obliterate effect. He heals the Nexus anyway, but it's fine. Go ahead, block, I dare you. He doesn't, of course he doesn't. It would be stupid if he did, but fine. Now I can attack with everything again, and he has no actual viable blockers to survive these attacks, so I win. Pretty nice. Perfect. We managed to pull off the win against Aurelian Soul. Even though apparently our deck had only one Kindred and 30 Thresh. What do we get off of this level up? Oh, nice. A capsule. Garen fragments. I don't think I'll be playing Garen anytime soon, but it's nice to have. I got 2 levels. That's a lot. Sport cards have rare items. Spirit Leash starts with Great Club. Those are not actually that relevant. The most relevant one is actually the rare relic slot, because I'm pretty sure we need to equip a, what's it called? I have it. I actually have that item. It's a Guardian Angel, right? Here it is, Guardian Angel. I need to equip a Guardian Angel on the Kindred to ensure that that thing that kept happening with the summon effect didn't happen, where she struck the strongest enemy enemy follower. But yeah, that's it for today. Tomorrow we're facing off against the Ice Witch with Kindred, because I'm not giving up until I beat Lysandra with something else other than Volibear. So yeah, tune in tomorrow. Till then, goodbye.